Hey guys, this is Coach Bill with Bill Mabry Online Coaching. Hope you guys are having a great day so far. What is today? Today is Friday, and here's one of those pop-ups again. Let me get rid of this stuff. Also, let me set my timer. There we go, timer set. So let's get started. So guys, today's topic is just going to be a brief topic. I did last week I told you guys that I was actually going to be changing my fasting protocol this week. Most of you that follow me know that Emily and I, we do good or high good dietary fat, low carb meals, and we incorporate it with intermittent fasting and prolonged fasting. And we also, this is our two programs that we use for our weight loss clients, or anybody that's looking to reverse type 2 diabetes or fatty liver disease. These are the programs that we use. And the reason for that is because they work. That's the biggest reason. And if you go to my Fat Loss Made Easy Facebook group page and join the group, you will see some science behind what we talk about and actually see us ourselves who have old bodies and how we're able to maintain and keep adding lean muscle even though we're old. But today I just wanted to give you guys an update on my new fasting protocol I'm trying. And for those of you that don't follow me and you're listening to this new, we promote our clients. We look for a base. So when they do buy a course or a package, depending on which one that they buy, we recommend that they look into our 60-day packages and our 90-day packages because it gives us enough time to find out the fasting protocols that best fits their lifestyle or best fits their way of life. And that's what we do those first 60 and 90 days. So we're looking for the platform that works for them, so they can keep doing this for the rest of their lives. Those of you that follow me know that this is Friday. Friday means it's my higher calorie day. And I get most of you know what this is I'm drinking. So anyway, so it takes a little time to find the platform that best works for you. We also encourage our clients to, find the base protocol on your fasting protocol. Then we want to mix it up. We don't always want to follow the same protocol day in and day out, week or month or yearly. We want to mix it up, and that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm finding that by mixing it up and changing it up every so often, it's going to actually keep you from either going into a plateau of weight loss or going into a plateau if you're trying to lose or reverse type 2 diabetes. You're mixing it up all the time. And that's exactly what I'm doing. And so what's happened to me this week? So what I've done is Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays are my higher calorie days, higher protein days. So we work out at 9:30. We get home by 10:30, quarter to 11. And my base is 18 or 20 on a Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. Depends on how I feel. If I'm not hungry at the 18-hour mark, I'm not going to eat. I'll just go all the way to 20. And so I did that for 6 weeks last week. And I went from 181 pounds to my body set weight dropped down to 175. And now it's been sitting there for a while. So I was doing 3 23-hour fastings each week, and then I was doing my base, which is Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, either an 18 or a 20-hour, and I dropped down a few pounds. Well, this time I mixed it up, and so I actually am doing the same thing as far as my Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. If I feel like eating at 18 hours, I'll break my fast at 18 hours. If I feel like eating at 20 hours, I'll break my fast at 20. But this week I actually stayed pretty close to breaking my fast at 18 hours. I think one day I broke it at 17 hours. But what I was going to do this week was stick to 20 hours on my fasting days. which means I was going to do 20 hours on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays. And I tried it on Tuesday, and I'll tell you, I just did not feel very good eating at 20 hours. So on Thursday, I went ahead and did a 23-hour fast, and I felt much better. And then, of course, I'm breaking my fast with 4 to 6 ounces of our homemade kefir to get my gut ready for its main meal a half hour to an hour later. Well, I weighed myself this morning, and I lost another pound. So my body set weight dropped down to 174 pounds. I haven't lost any energy at all. I'm recovering after training hard. By the time I walk out the gym door, I'm fully recovered. I still have plenty of energy throughout the day. I do keep up on my restructured hydrogen-rich water and my sea salt, about a gallon per day. And I'm being more strict as far as my carbs. Now, my body, I'm very sensitive to carbs, so I got to make sure that the portions is going to be strictly smaller portions. Now, my carbs are all coming from veggies, organic veggies, or a salad. Well, today, on Friday, I broke my fast today with a slice of toasted rye toast with butter on it, some guacamole, and then a whole can of tuna on top of that, which is a starchy carbs. And so I try to break my fast on Fridays with some kind of a low glycemic carbs. So I did it with rye today, and no issues from the starchy carbs in my gut, because I'm not used to eating a lot of starchy carbs, but no issues with that. And so because Emma and I are so fat adapted and we're so ketone adapted that once in a while we can incorporate a low glycemic starchy carb into one of our meals. Now for me, it has to be at a first meal. It can't be at my last meal, because starchy carbs for myself causes a insulin spike in my body that will last 5, 6, 7 hours. Now, if I eat just veggies alone, I don't get a spike, or fats, I don't get a spike, so I'm fine. And so in 1 week's time, I lost another pound, so I'm down to 174. So I'll continue this for another week. And I think next Friday I'm going to have a sweet potato for my Friday morning, or Friday to break my fast with that day. So anyway, so guys, that kind of gives you an idea of what we're doing, and this is part of education as far as with our clients. We are teaching our clients these same protocols and how to mix it up all the time, so you can do this lifestyle for the rest of your life. Emily and I have been able to maintain our lean muscle mass and keep our body fats low for quite a few years now, just by following the 2 programs. They're not fad diets like some people are calling them. They're not. Our ancient fathers of medicine used both of these back in the days. And we were using them too in 1970 until the Food Administration decided to change it to high carbs and low fats, and that's where we've been at for decades. And look what's happened. We're one of the fattest countries in the world. Type 2 diabetes and fatty liver disease is going rampant. It's epidemic in the young and old. And now heart disease is an epidemic, and a lot of other diseases that are associated with higher fat. So guys, I'm down to 51 seconds, so I'm going to call it a day. You guys have a great day, and we'll see you guys at the next video.